First on Fox tonight, we're staying on top of school closures across our area.
And they've really been pouring into our newsroom this week, even tonight. Here's the very latest on those. Reynolds School District will be closed tomorrow through Tuesday because of staff shortages. Class is expected to return in person next Wednesday. That's January 19th. In Portland Public, Franklin High School, Tubman Middle School all closed tomorrow to temporarily transition to distance learning. Meanwhile, Roosevelt High School, Ockley Green Middle School, and Fabian Pre-K through 8th grade will extend temporary distance learning, but they're due to return on Friday, January 21st. Cleveland and McDaniel High Schools are set to reopen Tuesday, January 18th. And these, again, just the latest closures that were announced. To make sure to check with your district for any updates.
At Salem-Keizer Public Schools, hundreds of workers were out today. The district is stretched so thin, the superintendent even stepped into the classroom to fill in this week.
That's right. Fox 12's Drew Marine spoke with her tonight. Drew joins us now. Drew, what's it been like down there?
Yeah, Superintendent Christy Perry says she's loved being able to help in the classroom during this staffing crisis. And she says she and other leadership staff will continue to help in various roles so kids can stay in school. With the Omicron variant spreading like wildfire every day, districts across Oregon are having to close schools because employees and students are out sick. And Salem-Keizer public schools are not immune to this. Students won't be going to school Friday due to higher than normal staff and student absences, the district calling this a, quote, crisis level staffing shortage.
We have about 15% of our staff out. That equals about 734 employees across all job classes. So that is classroom teachers, custodians, bus drivers, front office staff, security specialists, crossing guards.
Those numbers are for today alone. Superintendent Christy Perry says 20% of students were out across the district too.
Of our 322 licensed educators, these are classroom teachers that are absent today. We had 86 of those in unfilled positions. Well, we can't leave a classroom of kids without a teacher.
So this week, Perry filled in the classroom and in other roles to help alleviate the problem.
I said, okay, where can you put me and where can I be helpful? I'm an elementary trained teacher, was an elementary principal. They've used me on recess duty, a little bit of time teaching math. I covered a kindergarten lunch. I helped with a little bit of bus duty this morning.
She says they're working to get more substitutes in classrooms, but if push comes to shove, she says they can pivot to temporary distance learning.
We've worked really hard to get additional subs through the emergency licensing provisions through TSPC. We've been working on figuring out how can some of our own classified employees get temporary licenses. We'll be at this as long as we need to be at this in order to keep kids in person.
Perry says they plan to have kids back in the classroom on Tuesday. Live in Salem, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.